What are you doing?
And you drinking wine with YouTube video? What kind of video you doing with making wine?
I'm doing a Q&A.
What's that?
It's a question and answer.
Oh, some people asking you questions. What is it?
I have all the questions right here.
You made that or they did it?
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm coming with that energy today. And we're going to be doing a video today on me, of course. But this video is going to be a Q&A. I have some questions here pulled up. I never have done a Q&A before. And I just felt like it was needed if I'm going to have people come on my channel and watch me. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. First question. Easy peasy. Says, when were you born? So I had that down. I was born September 5th, 1992 at 5:37 a.m. What does your name mean? If anybody doesn't know, my name is Rihanna. I'll put it there on the screen, and it means great queen, or it means goddess or great queen. Where are you from, and are you proud of it? Well, I'm actually at my home that I was raised in, and I'm very proud of being from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Vietnam. Let's get into it. Do you have children? How many? I don't have any children. I do want to have children, but I don't have any children. Are you married or single, and why? I'm single and I'm celibate, so that may be why. Nah, but I don't feel like I know God has this one person for me, even though you get to choose who you want, but God will put it on the platter for you and say, hey, I'm giving you options here. Choose wisely. And do you have fear of anything? If not a secret, please tell us what your fear is. Okay, so I don't have fear. I fear nothing, but I am terrified. I am terrified of snakes because back to that day every time. So I was like in the 3rd or 2nd grade. I was living not in this house, but in a different house in Fayetteville, and this house had a big large hill. My mom and my dad got divorced, and they lived across the street from each other because my dad was like, I need to see my kids every day. So I'm walking up my hill. There was something. It was a snake, but I didn't know it was a snake, so I picked it up. I had it by its tail, and it was long. Let me tell you, this snake was long. So I used to play with wood, like trees, and I knew what bark was, and I used to pick up sticks. Sometimes they used to be wet. So when I picked up the snake, it was black. It was a moccasin, a water moccasin or something like that, I believe. But when I picked it up, I was like, oh my God, this stick is so wobbly. Why is it so wobbly? So then I went down to the middle. I picked it up again. I'm like, oh my gosh. So then I followed the stick. I'm like, this stick is long. Like, this is a long stick. And I get to the head, and its mouth is like, boy, did I burst out in tears and run back to my door. And then the door was locked, so I'm banging on the door. My sister's still in there. Let me in. I'm thinking the snake's coming for me. I am bawling in tears. My daddy had to come kill the snake and then walk me to school. So that's why I'm terrified of freaking snakes, because I've been this close to a snake and his mouth was wide open, and it terrified me for the rest of my life. Where do you want to travel? So 2 places that I've always wanted to go was Jamaica and Greece. Can you describe yourself in 3 words? Loud. No, I would say loud, very detailed and funny. But that's just a few things that you can describe me. Oh, my back is sweating. Next question is, what was the reason you cried the last time? I got surgery last Monday, and it's Monday today. So a week ago, I got surgery, and I cried because, well, I cried after the surgery. So I would say last time I cried was Wednesday. What is your idea of a dream date? My idea of a dream date is being like Cinderella. No, my idea of a dream date is somebody popping up like at my house, like we going on a date. Like, I don't even know, like, did you even know where I live? So that's how the date would have to start out. You would need to pop up. Like, I would feel so warm inside if you popped up on me and took me out on a date. I don't know. I haven't been on so many dates. So, but I know the date would need to start off by a surprise pickup, you know? Are you single or taken? Oh, I think I answered that question. I'm single, but I'm not ready to mingle because I'm not available. Tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. I have a very soft interior and a very hard exterior. Like, I'm really soft. I'm not gonna say, oh, it's because I'm a Virgo. Don't judge me by that, because you don't know what God has for you, because you over here focus on the zodiac. That's gonna hinder you, okay? But I'm very soft, and I'm very emotional, but I don't show nobody well, I wouldn't say I don't show nobody emotions. That's something that I would like to work on, is start to show my emotions, but I really don't unless I'm mad. That's the only emotion that you're gonna get. Or unless I like you. I don't know. I really don't even know that about myself yet. Do you have any bad habits? Yes, spending money, that's a bad habit of mine that I'm working on. I need a piggy bank. What is your life goal? My life goal is to always be in God's will. I need to stay in God's will, because He knows what's best for me. And my life goal, if I'm not pleasing God, then what is the goal of mine if I'm not pleasing God? So I would say serving is a life goal. I do want to be a fashion designer. God did send me a couple visions to please God, I would say. But people like, that's so cliche to say. Like, what is your real life goal? No, that's for real, for real. What's your favorite Netflix show? So I like Shadow, and She's Gotta Have It. Have you moved from home? Where to, and how was the experience? So yes, I moved from home 3 times actually. So I don't live at this home. I live with my dad. So I think that's kind of a like moving from home. So first time I moved from home is when I graduated high school. I moved to Greensboro, North Carolina. I went to community college for a semester. Semester was over. I didn't go back because I failed my math class. And I was just, my priorities was messed up. I didn't have a job. So yeah, it was kind of based in Greensboro. It was just like slacking and partying and going back and forth to Fayetteville to Greensboro, and it was an okay experience. And the second time I moved, I came back home and I moved to Charlotte. And I lived in Charlotte for like almost 3 years. So that Charlotte was a good experience. Charlotte was really fun. I don't regret that move. Charlotte's like my second home. I always go back to Charlotte. I'm going back there in 2 weeks. And yeah, now I live in my dad's house. So I said I would never come back to Fayetteville because I'm proud of my city. I love my city. But Fayetteville is not a place to be. Who is your celebrity crush? ASAP Rocky has always been my celebrity crush. I don't think I ever had another celebrity crush. Have you been to any concerts or festivals? Which were the most memorable? The only concert that I've been to 2 concerts, but the most memorable concert was the ASAP Rocky concert. Me and my best friend Chantel, we were supposed to go to the one in Greensboro because it's when I was living in Greensboro, but we didn't buy the tickets. It was somebody was supposed to get the tickets for us, and he ended up not even getting the tickets. So I was so bummed out because I was like, yo, we were supposed to be there. Like, we were supposed to be there, and we was like, well, let's just see if we can pull up at the line. It was like, no, you need tickets. So we like, so then we go turn up anyway, and I'm over here on the hunt like they going to Atlanta tomorrow. You trying to go to Atlanta tomorrow? Yeah, I'm trying to go to Atlanta tomorrow. So then we went to Atlanta the next day. And that was the most memorable story, but that's a whole nother story because it was crazy. How do you get along with your family? I don't think anybody has a perfect family. I don't know who asked that question. I say, let the relationship miss it or give y'all time to miss each other. But I would definitely say distance. Because let me tell you, me and my sister growing up, we had the worst relationship now, but when she moved out, distance. What is the biggest struggle you overcame? Sex. It wasn't a struggle, I'm kidding, so I can't say that. I'll say celibacy. Not celibacy, because I haven't overcame celibacy, so sex. What are you happiest with in life? I didn't know that question. What are you happiest with in life? My relationship with God, to be honest, because before I would not have, my mom, she's always instilled God into me. So that's what I'm happiest with in my life, because I've had God in my life, I have God in my life, but it's times where I went astray from God, or I wasn't thinking of God, I wasn't praying. Sometimes I would pray every night, but not have faith in God. I wouldn't even, it was just praying at night. No, it was our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. That was a ritual. So actually having a relationship with God, that's what I'm most happiest with, because that's the biggest thing in my life that I can't be happy with. What am I happy with over God? Not a career, not a husband, because God gotta come first. So, and I ain't got no husband or boyfriend. I do have a person of interest, but that's another time. What is an ideal first date for you? I want to go out to eat. I would like to do something different after we eat, not just eating movies. Like, that's typical as heck. Like, we can do that on our 5th date or something, or our 3rd date, but first date, we need to be doing something else. Like, and I want to be able to talk to you like in this movies, you can't really talk to the person. So that's not a first date. To go walk in places. So as long as it's some good scenery and we can talk, we can laugh. You get me like how sometimes you get so like anxious, or not anxious, but you get so excited, but you're trying to contain it. So it's like running through your body and all through your neck and stuff. I need that. That's my first date. That's what I want. We go out to eat and I need to have scenery and we need to have conversation. I don't need too much, but as long as we're doing something different and not going to Applebee's. Okay, what is something you look for in a partner? God. First. So I need to see God. I need to see the God in you. Well, what are you doing?
And you drinking wine with YouTube video? What kind of video you doing with making wine?
I'm doing a Q&A.
What's that?
It's a question and answer.
Oh, some people asking you questions. What is saying?
I have all the questions right here.
You made that or they did?
I would say consistent.
Vacuum my floor?
Yes, if you would have went to your room and I could tell you instead of trying to be nosy about the YouTube video. So it says, what is something you look for in a partner? So I would say God, consistency, and transparency. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I would say I'm both because I don't go to sleep till the morning time. So I'm a night owl, but I know how to get up in the morning. Sometimes I could be hype in the morning, but I would say I'm a night owl. I've always stayed up late. Are you satisfied with how you spend money? No. I would change my saving habits. And the last question for the bang, it is, what about religion has changed you as you aged? That question is a little bit hard. I would say, I don't know, because I don't really practice religion. I practice a relationship with God. And Jesus is not a religion. That is something people made up. So before, I'll be like, oh, Jesus, Lord. Yes, we are Christians. I'm a Christian. But I don't call myself religious because, some people are very judgmental about religion and how that stuff works. But I'm not judgmental at all. So I would say my religion has changed over the years by not really I believe in Christianity, but I don't believe in the religion that the people has made up. I believe in Jesus Christ and the Bible. Yeah, so that's about it. That wraps up my video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned. I hope you guys like my Q&A, and I hope y'all learned a little bit about Rihanna, because I know some people didn't even know my name. That's what Recreated is all about. Rihanna Recreated. All right, over and out. Don't forget to stay tuned for that surprise at the end of the video, like we always do.